Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Wednesday, April 11th, 2018. Well, folks, take a look at AAOI, Applied Optoelectronics Incorporated. Huge move here, up 16% on the day. We had it in the research center, and I just sold it for over a 15% move. I want to show you how I knew this trade was going to play out so you can repeat it. You can find these on your own. It's so simple, folks. I mean, this just had the markings of an easy trade. In fact, if you didn't take the trade, you need to reevaluate why you missed it. Maybe you just didn't look at the stock chart. I don't know. But if you ever saw this chart or if you ever analyzed it and you missed it, you need to evaluate what the heck is going on inside of your brain, because this was one of the easiest trades I have made. Easy 15%er in a few days. Take a look here, folks. First off, look at the stock. I mean, the stock was down precipitously. It was over $100 less than a year ago. It has consistently been going down. And what you see here beautifully, look at this little pivot low and bottom being put in. And one of the things that I loved about this was it coincided with this huge gap fill. Look at this gap right here. All right, see that gap going back to January of 2017? Look at all the consolidation there, which tells you there's a ton of support there as well. And again, that gap fills are one of the best buying opportunities when a stock falls into them that you will ever find. You want to find a big gap because obviously the bigger the better. And this would be considered a big one since obviously from this point to this point it's about a $4 to $5 move. That is a big time gap. That's about a 20% move up in the stock from that point at that time. So bottom line is the stock was already ridiculously oversold, dropping basically, I mean, what was that, about 80% in a year, less than a year. So you knew it was oversold. If you looked at the chart itself and the company, you saw it was a profitable company with decent earnings, small cap nonetheless, kind of mid-cap-ish, I guess, with about a $500 million market cap. And the gap fill was the trigger. And then look at what the kicker was here. Look at this day right here. So you filled the gap, and then look at the reversal. That tells you that big money was going in. Big money accumulating right there. We bought at the gap fill right in that range, and look at the move up since then. From basically $23, $24 and change, all the way up almost to $30 today. And we're talking about in basically 1 week. I mean, look at the move in 1 week. And again, this is one of those setups that literally made our members thousands and thousands of dollars. In fact, they paid for multiple years of the research center on this one trade. And let's not get caught off guard here and understand that this is a flash in the pants type thing. Yesterday, we had another 15% winner in the research center. Look at this move. All right, this was Sprint. And again, it popped up huge yesterday. I even did a free video was posted talking about how Sprint was nearing a breakout and it was likely to have news about a T-Mobile deal coming. And by the way, that was no inside information. It was just speculation, but the chart was right for it. The chart was telling me something was coming up, and sure enough, look at that move up. So, I mean, 2 days, two 15% winners in 2 consecutive days. It just adds to the kind of the allure of the overall stock and the market and overall what we're doing in the research center. Here's our website, folks. I want to show you this. All right, here's our website, InTheMoneyStocks.com. For those of you that want to check it out, the Research Center is for swing traders. The options alerts, obviously, for options. But if you just scroll over here, under Free Market Action, click on the Research Center track record. And I'm proud of this, frankly. I'm very proud of this. This has been the best year so far in literally almost a decade of trading, of swing trading. It has been amazing. And just look, we traded Tesla just recently, 10%. And look at this. The third in 1 day, the 0403 to 0403, we nailed 10%. And then look at this, the 29th to the 29th in 1 day, another 8% move. That's in 1 day, folks. We're netting these profits on Tesla. And then again, here's your AAOI. I bought it on the 26th. We sold it on the 11th, about 15%. Here's the Sprint trade. We bought it on the 16th. We sold it yesterday. And then look at that, 15% right there. And then, I mean, you could just scroll through here, folks. And again, you'll see a loser here and there. Here was CERN, CERN, down almost 10% for us. Here's a 5-6% loser. So there are going to be a few losers out there. But the key is, I mean, look at the green and look at the net. I mean, this is net. So if you add up all the winners and take away all the losers for the year, 280%. And I always say this because I always want to be realistic. Like realistic, if you were going to make 280% this year on swing trading stocks with us, you would have had to put all your money in every single trade. Probably not realistic, right? I mean, let's be realistic about it. You probably, if you're conservative, let's just say you're listening to this video You're watching this video and you're conservative. So let's just say you say, what the heck? Maybe I put 10% of my portfolio in all these trades. Okay, well, simply move the decimal point over by 1 right there. And you'd be up 28%. So get this, folks. If you look at the S&P, what's the S&P up for the year? What is it, flat? Basically flat for the year. And here at In the Money Stocks, you'd be up almost 30% in essentially the first quarter. We're just in the beginnings of the second quarter. I mean, we're on pace to even a conservative investor making over 100% for the year. There's no hedge fund doing this, folks. There's none. There's none at all. Bottom line is here, guys, this is where it's at. Go to your research center right here. You click on your research center. Here's a 7-day free trial. It is the biggest no-brainer you will ever make. Think about if you just had your free trial for the last 2 days. It's a 7-day free trial. Just think about that, right? So yesterday you made 15%. Today you made 15%. And let's just say you did, I don't know, you had, $6, $5 stock on Sprint. Let's say you did 2,000 shares on Sprint. Made $2,000 yesterday. And that's nothing, right? 2,000 shares of Sprint, nothing. That's a $10,000 investment. All right, then let's just say you had 1,000 shares of AAOI. All right, you basically made $4,000, $5,000 on that. I mean, again, folks, just alone right there, you're talking about let's just call it $7,500 in profit in 2 days on small positions. And that literally would pay for 7 years of the research center. During your free trial, no less. I mean, you could literally go out and have a party weekend in Vegas with that money during the free trial that you would have made. So anyways, folks, again, I hope you at least try the free trial. We do amazing analysis using the PPT methodology. This is where it's at, proprietary trading strategies. You come here, you stay with us. We're going to teach you how to learn this stuff and how to read the charts for yourself and basically replicate these gains. All right, we're talking to hedge funds. We help train the hedge fund guys. This is where it's at. You want the hardcore stuff? You got to get it at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Take care, folks.